Oh, there's his head. Look at it. That's an eel.
Iguana. Oh, sorry. That looked like one.
All right, welcome back to the show. And today we got Mo back. And we got Little D.
And Little D.
And what the hell is this? What the hell? I don't know what you're doing.
I'm being your echo.
The shit.
I'm being the radio voice.
It's a shit echo.
Shit echo.
Don't.
Okay.
It's just so bad. Anyway, where were you last week, bro?
I was working.
That's exciting.
Yes.
That's very exciting.
Dog the boys, bro.
I did dog the boys on purpose.
We missed you there.
On purpose. Thank you. I missed
we
you
did
too.
miss you. We had Deadpool replace you.
Yeah.
It was a good replacement.
Yeah,
So,
I respect that.
A lot of people enjoyed him.
Good company.
and there's sad news though. Mo might not be joining us often as we like because he works Mondays and we record Mondays now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
And
He doesn't love you guys, basically, so that's all right.
you want to tell him how much you don't love them?
Yeah, I don't love any of you guys. I only love Cody so much.
Oh.
Him and that cute smile.
He loves me so much he says my name wrong. But yeah.
Cody, Khadr, Boss.
Say sorry to
Dave.
him right now for being disrespectful.
Logic.
I don't need no sorries.
Okay.
Say sorry for being disrespectful.
I'm sorry for not being...
Not to
sorry
him.
for ambience.
Not to him, to the fans.
Sorry.
That was mean what you said.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at all three cameras. I'm sorry. Anyways, I actually haven't seen you guys for a week either.
Yeah.
Yep. That's because we were in Sydney for the Ant-Man... Well, now I've got to fix it. It was the Ant-Man fan
event. Yeah.
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 I thought it was a premiere. I got sadly disappointed. We went there. We saw, what was it, 15, 20-minute preview?
Yeah, 23 minutes, I think it was.
Yeah, 23-minute preview of the movie, which was cool. It was like we got an inside of the movie. No spoilers. Just, we're really excited for it. But, yeah, I was looking forward to watching the movie.
How was the experience?
That's what we all thought.
How was the fan experience overall? Was it energetic,
It was-
interactive,
here's the
different?
thing, it was good. Like, we went there. I saw a couple of old friends, but the actual fan experience sort of thing when we were watching the Q&A and you know with the cast and all that sort of stuff, that was good. But it's like I do have some complaints. Like, there was people that didn't really care about the Q&A, so they were like screaming and talking and like really didn't care for watching the Q&A or letting other people watch. So it was kind of,
that's true,
it was kind of disturbing, like the peace
Yeah.
in that whole area. And not only that, like the volume wasn't up, but we couldn't hear their microphones.
Yeah, the voice was very low as it is from the interview, like because we were in another cinema and they were doing the Q&A in another cinema, so we weren't in there. So the TV projecting it, the volume was low as it is, and there was people talking. It was a bit.
Yeah, we weren't in the same room as the cast, so we were in a separate room, and it was kind of like
there was multiple cinemas.
They put it on the big screen where we were, but you know it would have been okay. It's like if like the people that were there at that event would just like
actually
focus on the questions.
Yeah. Was it
and listen?
Was it? Did you watch the premiere, the 15, 20 minutes, whatever, and then Q&A, or was it Q&A then?
Nah,
the movie?
Q&A first. It was a Q&A for about like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Was it 30 minutes?
Half
45?
an hour, about something.
Yeah, that is a bit.
30 minutes, 45 minutes. But it was like that whole 45 minutes was just them talking. You couldn't hear it, and it's like it's kind of disappointing
and draining.
Yeah,
it'd be draining. To
but at least they kind of calmed down and stopped talking when that 20.
Were they a bunch of libos?
Why are you?
Just curious.
My
people were
we couldn't see him much, to be honest.
No,
we couldn't see him. It was dark in there.
But no shout outs to you guys. You guys kind of ruined it for us.
No shout outs to you guys. You know who you are.
Yeah.
What did you do after it?
After the fan event, like after we watched the preview, what was it? We just went home.
We ate like kings. We're starving. We just got food.
Oh,
and
yeah, I need to
ate
hear
like
this.
kings. No, we just got
That's
food.
it, man.
Yeah, but what food? What
I
food?
ate like king. I ate like
We ordered
so much,
we
bro.
ordered from the butter. It's called butter.
Yeah,
like-
we got it. We saw a YouTube video.
We
someone
saw a
recommending
YouTube
it.
video saying that it's some of the best chicken in what's called in Sydney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I kind of like I haven't tried all the chicken in Sydney, so I can't really say it is the best, but it was like up there.
It was really good. Yeah, butter was insane.
It was really, really good.
Because you've had it.
We should have tried Al Jannah,
Yeah, that's what
but we have Al Jannah in Melbourne now, and apparently people saying it's the same. But yeah, we should have like still gone Al Jannah.
Have you tried Al Jannah before in Sydney?
Yeah, that's when we
yeah.
first tried it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it chicken? Do you remember the chicken being as good as butter? Or you don't remember?
It's different,
different.
because
It's charcoal
butter is,
chicken.
Al Jannah is charcoal, and what's
Yeah.
called like more of the fried side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen a lot of crazy restaurants on TikToks in Sydney. It's all like LA
I
looking.
don't really trust TikTok anymore, man. Like
Yeah.
they say it's like, oh, it's the greatest
It's true.
place on earth, and you
It's
go
true.
there, and it's like their mates.
Yeah.
It's like,
They did a good job advertising.
and
the
I
restaurant.
see a lot of influencers on TikTok as well. They try to go to places that other people haven't been to,
Yeah.
and they say it's good because they want to be the first place that said it's good.
Yeah.
And you go there, and it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, then outside of the premiere, how was your Sydney trip overall? Driving there, and then you had also, Big Daniel, Sol, his wife. How was that experience?
I like the drive. I like the drive, especially when you go with people you enjoy their company.
And Sol's a great company to be around too.
Yeah,
For
and
that sort of stuff.
it was a good drive.
Yeah,
it,
it
went
was-
fast,
it
but
was
the only
very
reason it
fast.
went fast for me, because I'm gonna say it again, I had my Steam Deck and
Flex.
I basically almost finished Devil May Cry 3 on the trip. So that passes time real fast. So if you're on road trips, long ones, and you want a system that has like long battery life and it's actually fun, the Steam Deck is like a lifesaver. I can't wait to actually go like on flights with it as well, because that thing
Can't do
just
it, bro.
helps.
It hurts my head like being on the phone or anything for too long.
So
in
what
car
did,
rides.
what did you do to pass time?
I was playing.
Complain.
No, I was playing.
Complain.
I
That's
wasn't complaining.
That's what he did.
I was not
He's like-
complaining. Me,
Shady.
Shady, did I complain that?
He complained.
Where on the way there? Oh yeah,
on the
because
way-
there was a seatbelt stabbing my ass. How's that my fault? I was suffering, bro.
He's like this seatbelt stabbing me in the ass. It's like
It was killing me,
it's like
I
I
couldn't
can't
adjust-
say. And
Bro.
this was the whole way. It's like
bro. He has Daniel's Jeep. It's like a nice car. And on the way back, for some reason, like I had my belt connected, but if you adjust it even a little bit, the alarm thing goes off. That the belt's not on.
Yeah.
Even though it was on.
but you complained on the way there too. It's like
on
you
the
were
way
saying
there,
because of
that's
me.
when I was getting my ass stabbed. That's
no,
why.
on the way there.
On the way there, yeah, that was when
No, you got on the way back. That's where you were complaining about the ass thing.
both of them.
Jesus.
I had to
A lot
sit
of
on it
ass.
because it was making noise. I had to sit on it because Daniel was complaining.
Regardless,
Yeah.
we still enjoyed it.
It was good, yeah.
Did you do sightseeing from the road trip? Like, it'll just stop a bit, take a break.
No.
do
Here's the thing
anything?
with Sydney, driving to Sydney. Driving to Sydney is like, there's some good mountains and stuff, but there's no really sights to see driving
Yeah.
up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it like? Do you remember our drive to Vegas? Was it similar like that?
I like the Vegas.
Yeah, I loved it too. I'm
because
thinking
even though you got those rocky sort of mountains and
It's cool.
desert and stuff, it's still cool.
it's still cool.
And the thing about the Vegas drive, it's only 3.5-4 hours from Sydney to
Yeah.
LA. But Sydney's like
Sydney to LA,
not Sydney to LA.
LA to Vegas,
LA to Vegas.
Yeah.
But what's called the trip from Sydney to Melbourne is like 8 hours, 9 hours.
I think it was longer, 9 to 10.
Yeah, well, you're stopping as well.
Exactly.
Getting food, restocking on stuff for the car.
Did you pack food with you? I know you did.
No, he did. I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
I
Why?
I meal
Just
prep.
went to
Yeah.
Macca's, got a whole meal chicken wrap, and that's it.
Yeah, a whole meal chicken.
No
wrap.
wonder you're complaining the whole way.
No, on the way back, I got
on the way there, he was healthy. He goes, whole meal chicken wrap. Ask him what he got on the way back.
Tell me.
a large double McChicken meal, bro.
and what was it, 10 nuggets as well?
Yeah, 10 nuggets, bro. I was hungry, bro. On the way back, I was hungry.
That kept you entertained.
I was already eating crappy in Sydney. So I'm like, you know what, whatever, bro. I'll just
You know
eat
what?
on the way back.
I effed up already. It's like I'm gonna just keep going until I get home.
No, but we're good now. Since I've been back, we're good.
Oh man!
Thank
Did you guys do any other restaurants that stood out in Sydney?
What else did
We didn't even
Like
explore much.
breakfast,
We didn't even
lunch?
explore. So we got there, we ate, slept, woke up.
We
in
wanted
the
to go to
morning.
an Italian restaurant that was next to our house.
Literally right there.
But the thing is, with this fan event, we
Yeah.
thought it was going to finish in like at 8:30 max. We were there till like 11.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, it was like a bit. We did delay it a little bit. It was weird. The whole event was a bit strange. Like it did get delayed a fair bit, like
Yeah.
time wise. Like we went inside and
Yeah, we went
they were still
inside
getting
around
interviewed for like
at
an hour
7.
and a half outside by fans.
Yeah.
So it was just like we were just sitting there for an hour and a half waiting, and then we had to wait another half hour for them to do the Q&A, and then we waited for the.
It was really weird. Like the Q&A questions, it's like outside they were talking to the cast members
Yeah.
in front of the fans,
Yeah.
and they were asking questions, and then they went inside and they interviewed them, and it was kind of like the same questions.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing. So we had to watch it twice.
Yeah.
We went
That's
to,
exactly what I was just about to say.
Was that Sea Life, Shady? Was that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how was
Yeah.
that Sea Life?
That was like
cool, yeah.
for me that like
Stingrays
I
it was.
wasn't planning to do like
Yeah, I was happy to see you doing that.
the
Yeah.
aquarium, and I wasn't
Yeah.
like planning to do the wax museum, but it's like I
That
figured
was-
Soul's like there, so we should just
Yeah.
do something. And it's like I
Ah.
didn't want him, complaining, so I went.
Yeah.
But it was worth it.
It was.
It was.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we went to the sea
Sea Life.
sea life first. Yeah, that was
That
was
dome
this-
thing was like.
I haven't
That's
been to
so
I haven't
sick.
been to the aquarium in Melbourne, so I don't know.
I don't-
I've never been to it.
Has
I've
anyone
been, but it was a very long time ago. It was back
Is
in
it
school.
as good as the Sydney
I
one?
feel like I remember it being very good. So
But does the Melbourne one have that dome thing too? Like it's like that dome and the water's above you.
I don't think so, but
Oh.
I remember like the actual fish tanks being massive, like huge.
Yeah.
Like
Because
bigger
the
glass.
Sydney
and
one was
everything. I
like
don't know.
dope, especially when you go down and see like the stingrays and
Yeah, the stingrays were my favorite. They were
stingrays, the
sick.
sharks.
Yeah.
Like it was all, and they were all active that day.
Yeah.
It's like even the penguins.
And new
Everything was,
Bosslogic was in town. Yeah.
Yeah.
so it made for good photos.
Yeah.
But
Was the Wax Museum as well in the same building?
It was
Wax
like
Museum was
a
just
couple
next
steps
door.
down, yeah.
Okay.
We passed it like a few times because we didn't know how to enter.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
3 different entries or something. I don't know what's going on.
We found it. So
Yeah.
but before we went in there though, there was a guy, an artist that drew layout.
Yeah, there was a guy that was.
Oh yeah, I saw that photo.
yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah.
was sick. It
Yeah.
was cool. It was cool.
He was like very nice, and it's like no one was stopping for him. So
You
we
guys
thought-
are the
we,
nice
we,
ones.
we thought we'd like
He actually
Hook
he's
him
very good, bro. He's
we
very
thought
good.
we'll hook him up. So we hooked him up with some extra cash so he can
Extra what?
so he can
Oh.
enjoy the
Yeah.
day and stuff. He was very grateful.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
How long did it take him to draw that picture?
Like 5 minutes.
3-4 minutes.
Yeah. He said he was gonna be like it's gonna be a quick one.
Yeah.
We were watching him doing it. It was sick.
Yeah, it was good to support an artist.
Yeah.
Like while trying to go to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to the Wax Museum. I've never been to the Wax Museum,
Yeah.
and I've seen them like in pictures, and
never-
I've never been interested in it. It's like
Yeah. I never knew we even had one in Australia. I think there's one in Queensland, I think.
I don't
But
know.
I didn't even know we had one.
That was definitely the highlight.
But anyways,
That was
yeah,
sick.
I went in, and it's like I just see like the wax figure,
yeah.
and it's like it looks so real. You think it's a person in the room, and it's like
Legit, bro.
from then it's like I just want to see every room.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Because they're so lifelike, and you get to see like there's people that you never actually meet, like say Taylor Swift. You don't know her
Yeah.
actual height. Like I stood next to her in one picture, and it's like
Were you taller?
she's taller than me.
She was wearing heels, to be fair, bro.
Damn
Huh?
She had heels on.
She barely had heels.
No, Shady, were they big heels? I can't remember.
Nah.
man. He was the one saying she was wearing heels.
Nah,
I
I'm
think.
pretty sure she's taller than me.
I don't know. Bro.
And yeah, we just went around to a bunch of them, and like especially the political ones and the
Yeah,
Queen,
they were the first and second room were the
the
most
Queen
crazy ones
as well.
Yeah, Queen
It's like-
Elizabeth. Yeah,
I know. The thing is, I know Sydney is one doesn't have doesn't have the greatest selection. It has good,
but it was
selection.
good enough. Like honestly,
But now I
it was
want to see the ones around the world. Like I want to go
LA.
to the highest
Oh,
one.
yeah. I know there was one in LA. I didn't get the chance to see that. But
We should. Now I regret not going to it.
Yeah.
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 Well, no, for next time. But
Yeah.
it was.
Do you
sick.
remember? Sorry, yeah. Do you remember we were supposed to go to the Tupac Museum too? Huh? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You dogged the boys for that.
Yeah.
About
yeah.
the boys meet, yeah. I'm
Do you want to tell them that you don't know who Nas is?
I do know who Nas is.
Oh, now you do.
I told you. I know who Nas is, but I knew about him from Eminem. That's what I said.
See?
Yeah, it's from Eminem.
He only found out who Nas is.
That was years
Eminem.
ago. Yes, because Eminem was inspired by him.
I want you guys respond to that in the comment.
Eminem's the goat.
I know Illmatic. That's it. I haven't listened to it. You can destroy me.
Eminem's
That's what
the
you should
goat.
do.
Anyway, we were supposed to go to Tupac Museum, and then, long story short, we didn't go. Then I was very sad,
to go to the
but
Sydney
it is what it
Museum
is.
as well, but we didn't have enough.
The what
time,
museum?
unfortunately. The Sydney,
Sydney
one.
Museum.
Oh, yeah. Like the
What
historic
is there
museum.
to do in Sydney? Like we just found that out randomly. The water, sea life, and the wax museum. But what else is there to do? Like what big things is there to do?
Well, anyone from there, if you guys can leave it in the comments.
It's kind of too late now. We're not there anymore.
No, if we go again, we can go again.
For what reason?
Just in general.
Just go to Sydney.
Why not?
We might be going to Queensland though, so
Drive or fly?
Even for that, if anyone
that
from
would be
Queensland
flying.
can recommend things to do,
yeah.
if you're from Queensland, leave it in the comments.
Like Supernova, which is one of Australia's biggest cons, for comic book artists and cosplay. I'm sure you guys know what a con is. But that's happening, and there's a Queensland event, and there's a Melbourne event. There's also a Sydney one. But I might be doing the Melbourne, the Queensland. So if I'm going down there, I'll mention it on this podcast, and you guys can recommend what I can do in Queensland. That will be my first time in Queensland. I've been to I think Brisbane. But
I went Queensland a long time ago. It was really fun.
Yeah, Gold Coast
I
is
love
nice.
it. There is a lot to do in Queensland. I know that.
Yeah.
Like the 7D cinema, that was one of my favorite things. I don't know if it still holds up till now.
Oh my god, yeah, I watched the
a
Shrek movie.
I was a little kid back then, and the seats moving, and
movie
there's
world.
like water going on me, and there's like bubbles. I'm like, wow, this is the best cinema experience of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he won't enjoy that now that I explain it.
Your chair's always moving back and forth.
It sounds horrifying too.
Yeah, you can't eat your popcorn and drink,
It's
but
not-
your chair's moving like this.
Like I get motion sickness.
Yeah, you'll definitely get it.
I'll
won't
get
enjoy it,
effed
but
up with that.
It was cool. It was fun. I don't know. That's the one main
But
thing
yeah.
I remember there.
But definitely, when we confirm it, we have to like put a list down of what we should do in Queensland,
Queensland's gonna be.
and we should do, like everywhere we go, like Sydney, like we should have done a meetup.
Yeah.
Queensland, we should do a meetup. Melbourne, we should do a
We
meetup.
saw a couple of fans at the fan event. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Like
that
people that knew you were going went there.
Yeah, that was
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah, but we can for everywhere else we go from now on. We can organize something.
Yeah, we
good
got-
for
My
them.
my recommendation is the beach at Gold Coast, Surfers Paradise.
Yeah,
Go
so
there at
everyone
night,
goes
the
Surfers,
vibes there
bro.
at night.
Surfers Paradise is the place to go.
Yeah,
Let's do that. And there's a lot of theme parks and stuff there as well, isn't there?
yeah, but you're not. He's not into things.
No, just to
Yeah.
like.
Sol went to what was it? Wet and Wild? Is that
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
He went there with Hamada, and he's like, he took all these photo
Was that in
shoots.
Queensland?
It didn't even look like Sol was there. It was just a photo shoot of Hamada. It's like, and Hamada looked like he was just there by himself. I'm like,
Oh, God.
what is going
In
on?
Queensland?
with a personal
Huh?
In
photographer.
Queensland?
I'm pretty sure it was Queensland. Yeah,
Did he go to Queensland with
yeah, him and both of them together. That was the time where he told me to Photoshop everyone out of the entry. And just for two of them. And I'm like, what's this for? So it took me like 3 hours to edit everyone out of this image just for Hamad to post it. It's like, we're here alone. I'm like, what?
Bless his heart, bro.
I'm like, what is this for? It's like, what was the point? I have to explain. To explain who Hamad is, he's one of our good friends, a very lively character that one
he's
day you
funny,
guys
man.
will meet. We should put him on the podcast.
Hopefully,
Oh,
he'd be
he
fun.
would be funny on the
He would be
podcast.
so
Oh,
fun.
dude, if you put him on the podcast, there's like two things going to happen. Either it's going to be a hit or we're going to get cancelled in a second.
It's 50-50 with him, bro.
Yeah, we all love Hamada.
Nah, but yeah, he's so funny, man. He's always
Shout out to Hamada. We
makes
miss
us
you, man.
laugh. We miss you, man.
We haven't seen him in a
For
while. He's
Yeah.
gone MIA. He's like too good for us now. He's famous.
We miss you, man. Funny dude.
Yeah, so going back to Sydney, what else did we do in Sydney?
That's basically. We only were there for a day to do things. To be honest, we wanted to go to.
Oh yeah,
Sugo
Sugo Toys. Like, I was meant to go to you guys, but we got up that morning and we were gonna go to your place, but we left at 9 o'clock,
Yeah, something like that.
and you guys opened at 11, and we had to like bypass it. But I regret not going because you guys are like my source in Australia for all my stuff.
Yeah.
So shout out to you guys, and I'll hopefully like you guys should really open up a store in Melbourne. I know you're Sydney based. I know you're like Sydney proud and stuff, but like if you open up a base in Melbourne, like let me know.
That'll be sick. Hopefully.
That'll be a new pop culture.
I'll still go pop culture.
Yeah,
as
but
well,
as in,
but
like,
it's both of them.
You have two.
I feel like they're both different.
Okay.
Like
I haven't
how-
been to it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You never went pop culture?
No. The other
Have
one.
you been pop culture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember if you used to go with us or not.
I've won once or twice. Yeah, once or twice. It's cool. Saw the big Thanos.
Yeah.
And
You
Venom.
went to-
Yeah.
Did they take you to Boss Burgers after?
Yeah, I went with you, bro. I was with
Yeah.
you.
He was with you.
Yeah.
This was all at the same time.
It's that bench and
It's
the
like,
purple LED lights. Boss Burgers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Was I driving?
Boss
Bro.
Burgers is another place that
Yeah, shout out Boss
needs love. That place is awesome.
Yeah, they're sick.
Especially that's the only one I've been to, the one in Geelong. Yeah, and they're really nice staff, really nice people. The owner of it is a pretty awesome guy as well.
Very good food. If anyone wants to eat, like
Yeah.
it lives around that area or close to that area, go there. They're very nice food.
Yeah,
Boss Burgers.
I love Royal Stacks.
Royal Stacks.
Why does it just transition to that?
Yeah, but none of us. I haven't had Royal Stacks, so I can't.
Bro,
Even,
Royal Stacks
What
is
you have?
amazing.
You have.
where?
Sol's birthday 3-4 years ago, maybe.
Was it
Sol's
Sol's birthday,
birthday?
or Ali's wedding?
Yeah.
Ali's wedding.
Was it?
Ali's wedding.
I can't
Sol's
remember
birthday. He was wearing a
it.
he was wearing a
Ali's his
cowboy
brother.
hat.
I don't know if we've mentioned Ali.
Yes,
but
yes.
Me and you sat on the table. You remember?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember.
I don't remember what we
the
got.
one with the weird seating.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
were
kind
we it's not weird seating, but the tables were on where we had seating.
Yeah.
Best Blue Heavens I've ever had.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm going.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Do you want to do like a reaction video of Blue Heavens, like from everywhere?
Bro, let's do
Yes,
reaction
I'm
to
down. Me and
everything.
Daniel, yes.
Bro, yeah, the boys.
All right.
bro.
Yes, I love
We'll
Blue
do it for the cast. If you guys want to see that, us reacting to
It's
stuff,
like-
let us know.
Here's
bro.
the thing: we're
I'll actually
we're
do it, I'm
talking to the
telling you now.
camera like we just got on the internet. It's like, hey guys, do you want to see us do reaction videos? No one's done them before.
Yeah.
Let's do them.
Let's do
wanna
having reaction videos.
You want to see, If you want to see the boys do reaction videos for food, anything, let
I will
us know.
never do a
And
reaction.
recommend.
I promise you this: I will never do a reaction videos to a trailer. I find that weird. Like for me anyway. Reaction trailer.
To like movie trailers.
Yeah.
That's what like gets you hyped for movies. I don't like watching trailers personally.
When do you watch a trailer and go nuts? Like, have you ever done that?
Come on, Spider-Verse. I remember you went nuts for the Spider-Verse trailer.
I didn't go crazy. I said
Yes.
that's awesome.
No,
That's
you
not
were-
really.
You'll never see Code go crazy. Be like, that's awesome.
When,
Yeah.
It's a thumbs
when the
up.
Spider-Verse
Thumbs
trailer
up.
came out, I heard him say to 20 people, "Did you watch it yet? It was amazing. It was so good."
How's that a reaction video? How's that a reaction? That's a question video. I'm asking a question.
Okay,
If
fine.
you did trailer reactions, you'd be like,
Other-
that's great.
That's great.
I'm looking forward to it.
Excluding trailers, if you want to see us
Thumbs
react
up.
to other things,
Two of them.
if you want us to react to other things, let us know. I'm down for anything. Honestly.
I will react to Daniel reacting.
Yeah.
It's like, so I'll do that.
Daniel reacting to what? Oh, me reacting to the trailer.
Yeah, you react to a trailer and I'll react in disgust to you.
Well, you guys reacted to me and Shetty choking on the hot chip challenge,
Oh, that was good.
dude.
Can we, do you have that footage
we
for that?
still have
You should
footage.
post that footage.
Hey, we
That's
still have
funny,
footage.
We were
bro.
waiting to get other people on it, so
That's true, but you can put the clip of Mo saying, what did he say? It's like, do you still love me? Or something?
What was the deal? We made a deal. What was
The
the
deal was he
The
had to
deal
say,
was
I love
like,
you or
I have
something.
to say I love you.
Yeah. If I pass
And give
5
him a
minutes
hug.
or
It
3
was-
minutes,
It was like, I love
Was,
you and give
was
him
it
a
like
hug.
a hug or something?
I love you and you have to give me a hug if I last for 3 minutes or something like that.
Something along those lines.
Without drinking milk.
yeah, I lasted 58 seconds maybe
And Mo's
specifically. And I started choking.
Yeah, and Code's like to him, stop, you can drink milk. He's like, will you still say it? Will you still give me a hug? He's like, yes,
You don't need- you
yes,
don't
I will.
Well, you don't even need to explain it. We get like
Yeah,
a
we'll
little
get the
clip.
video,
We'll show the
yeah.
clip,
So
and
funny, bro.
it's like it's
My
pretty
God.
much hilarious.
Oh, man.
I love you and hug.
Bro, I'll say I love you. Just drink your
And a hug.
yes.
Is a hug that so important to you?
Crying,
Again,
bro.
this
It's
is
so
like
funny.
us being on the internet.
Yeah.
Just getting on the internet.
TMI,
We're
but-
like 2 years late
Bro,
to the
it's
one
so
chip
funny,
challenge.
bro.
Literally.
That would love it, I swear.
But
it's
you
so
did
funny.
do it when it was happening, but you never posted anything
We never
about
posted it. We were
Yeah.
just
Because
trying
we did it with Abby.
to torture our friends.
Mhm.
That was more.
And Abby
or
was
less.
crying too. I remember that.
Yeah.
Was he?
And that's the thing. It's
Yeah.
like this is the coolest thing. It's like we sure, we're late to the party, but we can like put a spin on it that we're like old boomers trying
and still
to
enjoy
do something.
it. And still enjoy it.
Yeah, it is, man. Oh man, that was such a funny day.
If Daniel did it, he'd be dead.
Oh, I still wanted to try it, but I am scared. My sister will probably kill me.
Unless there's an incentive, I
scary.
won't do it. Unless there's incentive or something, I won't do it.
What do you mean? What's the incentive? Your job?
Money.
Your job?
No, money.
Your job.
Oh, fire me if I don't. Bro, I can't eat spice. I can't.
Daniel
I'm
would
not
be
good
in
with
hospital.
spice at all. I'm really, really bad with spice. Like, I'm terrible. That's why he really wants me to do it.
Just to explain his tolerance, he ate laksa, and he got a blood nose from laksa.
One time,
What's laksa?
It's Laksa King. It's
Like,
like
Oh, you guys have talked about this before, but I don't know where
if
it is.
Is it Mongolian food? I think I'm wrong. I don't know.
Oh, dude, please cut that out.
I don't know, Malaysian? I don't know where. I can't remember where it was. No, it was like.
Is it here in Australia?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
Laksa King
Went to
in
Laksa
Kensington. I think Kensington.
It's like a curry. It's like a curry that he.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got a blood nose.
Yeah.
So, is it curry?
It's a curry, right?
Just search
I'm not
Laksa
good-
King. What type
Me,
of
I'm
restaurant
not.
is it,
I'm not
Shady?
good with Asian food. I'm
Shady,
just
check
saying
what.
it from now.
Check what
Put
type
stamp
of
on it there.
place it is. Laksa King.
I don't
But
know.
if you got it wrong, who cares?
Yeah, I actually don't.
He
know.
said Mongolian. There's
Why is that?
something to care about that.
Taking a guess. He's taking a guess.
It is Malaysian, yeah.
Yeah,
It is-
there you go.
Okay,
I was
good
wrong.
job.
Yeah.
There you go.
King is
It
Malaysian.
started with. It
was
started,
one or the other.
It started with M.
Yeah,
what he
that's
said.
what. Yeah, exactly.
It started with.
No disrespect to anyone. I was just. It's either Mongolian or Malaysian in my head. I don't know. That's the first two. Oh, sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Took you long enough.
Sorry. I didn't
But
see
yeah,
it.
but like that's the coolest thing about this podcast and this channel. We want to do all this sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm
It's just
down,
like
man.
it's fun.
I'm so down for reaction stuff. I see people doing it, and it looks so fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, I've been seeing them in the comments. Like they love this stuff. They love seeing us do things. They love seeing the podcast and
Yeah.
stuff. But there's also the other people that are like, I'm here for art only. It's like,
Yeah, so it's like you
I
gotta
apologize to you guys, but
Sorry,
it's like
guys. We're trying to
we're trying to exist.
We're balancing. we're balancing
We're
it. out.
trying to exist.
We're
like,
trying to help
beyond
you.
just an artist. Like or
Yeah.
just be a like. It started becoming robotic, and I don't want to be robotic. I want to.
Is that how you felt like it was heading?
I felt like that's all I was doing, like just posting art and just.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the podcast.
No,
No,
the
no,
podcast.
the
Like
podcast
me
is
in
too.
general.
Exactly.
Like you wanna talk to people. You wanna have a personality. You wanna have a life. You know, and if you can enjoy it with people, and like this is how we connect with people in the world now. It's like
Literally.
on socials and like through the internet. It's like how else would I connect to someone in I don't know America, you know, Italy or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like how do you connect with these people? You can't connect unless you physically travel there. Hopefully we can travel there, but it's like this is the way to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, and then-
I hope we do all that stuff. Honestly,
Is Shady going to do are you releasing a vlog for the Sydney trip as well or something like that?
Vlog compilation, something like, yeah.
Yeah. See, that's
that'll be sick.
something
'cause
new as
A couple
well.
of people asked for that, so that'll be cool. I saw a couple
Yeah,
of
we
people
did some
comment,
things.
like, did you guys do a little behind the scenes for us or anything?
Yeah, like in Sydney at the Wax Museum, I took a whole bunch of pictures, which I don't usually do. It's like I thought like might as well live in the moment every
Yeah.
now and then.
Exactly.
and I think
should be
there's gonna-
always.
at the start of this video, you'll see a bit of the trip, I believe. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume. I think he said he was
At the fan event, we weren't allowed to take our camera then.
yeah,
They took our camera, right?
yeah. Soul's camera. Yeah,
They took our camera, so
and
we
they locked our phones.
yeah. That's normal, but it's like we wanted to do some vlogging there, so we got some footage, but with iPhones. So,
Yeah,
so it's still good.
It's
but-
good enough, I guess. But yeah, it's not gonna be like high quality. But it's kind of high quality. It is what it is. But yeah, I can't wait to do all that stuff, man. Sydney was fun. It was different. Just good to get out of your I don't know how to explain.
Out of your comfort zone,
Yeah.
and just like
Not even comfort
it's-
zone. Like
it's-
you
New
wake up to
environment.
this new environment.
That's
There
how
you
it
go.
felt like
It's just
traveling with
different.
God.
It's,
doing something else.
been a while
not
since
not
I
knowing
traveled.
what the day's gonna bring.
Yeah,
that's
that's
like
what I'm saying.
we gotta
being
we
somewhere
gotta do
new.
more of that shit. Like,
Not knowing where you are, like stuff like that. Not knowing anything.
I hope we can do that more when I travel with you next time. Yeah. I think obviously not this year.
Unfortunately,
But
he wasn't with us in Sydney.
yeah, but maybe next year or the years to
Yeah.
come. I hope we can do that more too.
I'm pretty sure you weren't doing anything important like while we were in Sydney. Why didn't you come?
I was delivering donuts.
Donuts.
Yeah, a lot of donuts.
This person that wanted donuts shouldn't be a priority.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh,
Peace for priority. Priority.
Good on you.
Did you guys want to talk as well about the winners?
The winners.
Do you want to do the winners now?
Did you say you want to do it now? Sorry.
Yeah, but we can do. Should we do the winners now?
Or did you want to do the questions first and then the winners? It's up to you guys. I don't know.
I mean, we can announce the winners. We're going to be doing probably like 3 winners a week, something along those lines, and every week we'll address comments that we never, were able to answer. But I can address the 3 winners.
Yeah.
I'll put up on screen a clip of the generator that I used, so you just can see that it was randomized as well. We'll post them online, but how do you want it to be? So we're gonna hopefully they'll reach out to us.
So yeah, basically we just announced the winners. This is us explaining it for the first time, so we don't have to explain it next time. We announced the winners here, and they can DM us on Who's the Boss Cast on Instagram with their details, shipping details, wherever they want us to send it out. And we go from there.
There you go. Good luck, guys.
Okay.
Good
so
luck.
the 3 winners that we rolled, and I'll pull up the camera onto Daniel and he'll show you what you won.
As a model.
Cue,
So
Goddamn, you're cute.
cue the sound effects, the drum roll.
okay, so first winner is JT.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Get him, JT! Yeah, that was very loud.
Okay.
Get him, JT.
So JT said, subscribed, liked, and shared. Let's go see you at the Ant-Man and Wasp premiere. So I'm assuming they
go.
might have been there, or I don't know if they meant the fan event, but that's awesome. What did they win, Daniel? You won. Show us on camera.
The dark web.
The dark web, the Spider-Man cover. Congratulations. Hopefully we can get in contact with you and get that sent out to you. Second person is, drumroll please, TJ Anders. TJ Anders.
Let's go.
You get him, boy! You get him!
So loud.
TJ says, awesome podcast, dude. Keep up the killer work. Thank you
Shout
so
out
much.
Bosslogic.
Thank
Congrats.
you so much.
Congrats,
Congratulations.
bro.
TJ, you won the Venom cover. So yeah, same thing. Hopefully you can reach out to us, give us your details. We'll try and confirm, that it's you and get that sent out to you. Lastly and not least, the third person to win is Harold. I'm sorry,
Big
Harold
H.
Urquilla.
Yeah. Harold the Killer.
Good on you,
Forgive
mate.
me if I
Chinchilla, King
mispronounced that. He says,
Vanilla.
Harold
Stiller.
says, I've been enjoying this podcast so far. It's great to get to know the personalities of everyone more deeply.
Real one.
It's
Harold.
awesome.
Love you, mate.
Thank
that
you so
deep-
much.
Hopefully you can keep enjoying our podcast, and it's like, don't get bored of us, please.
Wait, you said that. Please.
Harold, you won the Page Punches Black Adam cover. Congratulations. Thank you all for all the comments and love. We will be doing this more often. Like I said, every week we'll choose roughly 3 or so winners.
It's gonna get bigger like every week. So keep tuning in, and hopefully we can do some crazier stuff going forward.
Yeah, we'll try and get. Let's say I think we'll give them to maybe a few days, maybe to get back to us. And if that's not the case, we'll re-roll if that's necessary, and I'll put those on our Instagram or something.
So
Okay.
you
It's
guys,
not necessary.
we're not giving you a deadline, but you got like from when it comes out to like the weekend, like till that Sunday,
yeah,
to reach out to us. So be sure to watch the podcast and reach out to us.
yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
hopefully they
Congrats, dudes.
Awesome.
do. Congrats, yeah.
Big H and JT, and I forgot the second guy's name, but I love you.
TJ was one of them.
JT.
JT
Yeah, that was the first guy.
and Harold. And who else?
TJ.
Congratulations. Wait, we said TJ.
Yeah, so it's
just-
JT.
they're
Oh,
just-
JT and T. Yeah, see, that's a bit
Okay,
confusing.
now the
They're just
question.
dope supporters. That's what they are.
respect
No,
to
you're
you
a dope
guys.
supporter.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're a dope
You're looking all cute in that Pikachu
yeah,
hat, baby.
facts.
Yeah.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
He's
Black and
making
red.
Making me feel awkward.
And now the questions.
Yeah,
Tings.
let's do questions.
Oh yeah, we can get into some of the questions that we missed out on last time. Once again, forgive us if we don't get through all of them. We'll do the best we can. For our first segment last time, it took us quite a while. We'll maybe not do it for as long, but we'll do,
Do me and
Yes,
Mo
we
have
can,
any
so-
questions?
I don't think there are any questions
Big Boss,
specifically for you guys, but you're more than welcome to tune into
Maybe
any.
one day we'll get questions.
Daniel Custody TV
Maybe one
will
day.
rise and shine above the
I
clouds.
got a question. Why you like this?
Why is he like what?
That.
Don't judge him.
What's he like?
Don't judge him.
Oh,
Well, see, some people don't appreciate you, Daniel, but I do. You're my hero.
oh thank you.
Daniel's my hero.
If
If you know, you know.
if he was your hero, he would have been with us last week.
Ooh, that's
If he
to
was
you.
your hero.
To you, he's talking.
I'm said he's my hero. I didn't say I'm his hero.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane, huh?
Ooh. Ooh.
Yo, go shit.
Wow.
Okay.
Getting a bit
I was gonna start
a
getting
bit-
angry. I
a
don't
bit
want
tense
to.
in this room.
So I'm just gonna turn green, bro.
I'm so glad you're getting replaced.
You meant that from the soul.
No, Shed is angry.
Okay,
Sorry, Shed.
so no, I'm good. All right, so first question is from the Noah Chow. He asks, "Will we see epic art for season 9 of Flash?"
That was actually something I was thinking about yesterday. I think like I might not do for all season 9, but I might do something for the start, the first poster to announce, like to bring it back, and maybe the end, the climax. Because again, Arrow and Flash is what got me started in this whole industry. So it's only right to like show it out in style. So
Yeah.
so definitely I will.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Next from Flex Samuel, what would be your dream crossover for all artists, comics, anime, video games?
I don't know. It's like that's like a big like the bread and butter answer, the vanilla answer is DC and Marvel. But I honestly would love to see the boys crossover into something like, I think to the gritty side, crossover to DC. But if they cross over to Marvel as well, Marvel in the comics, I would love to see the boys versus,
What about the boys in Invincible as well? That'll be sick. Like if they made them cartoonish, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I kind of, there is an animated version of the boys. Like I think it's out.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh. No, I'm saying, but if they crossed over, like somehow, I don't know. But that'll be cool.
yeah.
I think a cool crossover would be the Bratz and Barbie.
All right.
Actually, would probably do well. It probably
Who's
would be.
who's your favorite Brett?
Sasha.
There you go.
How does he know?
I don't know.
Sasha,
I was expecting
Yasmin.
him to get. Yeah, he's not.
We used to watch them as kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I'm a
lie.
big family
Yeah.
man.
As kids, no worries. As kids.
Still watching it now, bro.
Okay, so from Tubei Joe, he says, "Speed arts, man. What's up with that? I've watched all of the stuff on your YouTube channel like a million times. You've evolved with some new techniques. Teach us, let us see the process, please." So I think he's more so asking, would you be doing more speed art?
I want to teach. I want to go back and dive into that. But for me, speed art, like when I look at it, it's like it doesn't really teach. It's just like you're watching
Someone do it fast.
Yeah, you're watching someone do it fast. I know you can pause and all that sort of stuff, but it's like I kind of lost the not energy, but like the love for speed arts. Like I love seeing it, like artwork created in fast motion. Like you see a whole piece that was taken 12 hours done in like 30 seconds. That's cool and stuff, but it's like for a learning process to learn from it, I don't find it constructive, like for someone to watch that sort of
You'd
stuff.
rather it to be like a side by side process. Thing.
Yeah, and me doing tutorials like voiceover and just doing it while showing people how it's done. That's something I'm not used to. I'm not like.
Is that something you want to dip your
It's
feet
not.
in?
It's not that I'm not comfortable in, but I'm more like if you're sitting next to me now, I can teach you how to do it.
Yeah.
But if I'm like talking to like a camera and stuff, it's kind of I kind of buckle.
Yeah.
But something I'm working on.
Is it something you want to dip your feet in? Like, is that something you want to do in the future, or you still?
I
kinda
would
iffy about it?
rather teach like a class.
Okay.
Like be there.
Okay.
So I can have like a relationship and interaction with the students.
So do you want to be a
then-
teacher?
No, just like for certain things.
Okay.
I'm not like full time.
Okay.
More so than do a tutorial online. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Okay, from Genio Bruno. Question for everyone.
Oh.
Daniel, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Daniel,
Yeah.
little D.
You're reporting.
Yes. Oh my god.
What's the question?
Tell us.
If you could live in one pop culture, fictional universe such as DC, Marvel, Cosmere, Dragon Ball, which one would it be and why?
The answer's right there for me. But you go first.
I'm
Sorry.
guessing you're going to say Dragon Ball.
100%.
Yeah, okay.
100%.
You?
I don't even know. I got to think about it. Do you have your answer?
Dragon Ball or Pokemon?
Question.
Pokemon's would be so cool.
Just saying, he says, which one would it be and why?
Is it games included? Like what's...
Any fictional universe, like anything. It could be games, could be anime, could be...
Oh my god, I need to think about it more.
Halo. I want to meet Master Chief in person, bro.
Yeah,
I wanna
that's
see how
that's
tall
our
he-
hero.
That's our hero. Facts.
Like
I don't actually.
immediately-
I need to actually think about
immediately
it.
for me, it'd be Pokemon because I think it'd be the
Okay,
coolest
you
thing.
guys got to figure out the question better because you're not the main characters.
I know,
Yeah,
but
just
still,
the world
that's what I'm saying.
Like if you want to be in the Halo universe, you're not Master Chief. You're just some sort of alien somewhere floating in space. So,
or you're a Marine who's dead.
yeah. And you
I gotta think
in
about it.
Pokemon, you could be like the guy serving food at the store. It's like,
Wow.
yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I could still have a Pokemon helping me serve food.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's not very.
Honestly, I would rather the Pokemon world than the Dragon Ball Z world.
Yeah,
I feel
it's,
like-
yeah. Again, I wouldn't be a Super Saiyan.
Because
Imagine being
barely,
a civilian
barely
and seeing
anything
Vegeta
happens in the
fly by.
Pokemon world. Like that's like world
Catastrophic.
Yeah,
I mean, the Pokemon movies came out. It's like Mewtwo went ham on everyone, but it's like
yeah.
What about the Pokemon?
he became nice.
The Pokemon worlds
That's true.
from that from the movie.
Huh?
From the movie, the new Pokemon.
Oh, the one with Ryan
Pikachu.
Reynolds.
Detective Pikachu. Is that what
That
it's
world?
called? Yeah, that
No,
world.
I'm talking about the Pokemon
That world's
cartoon
cool
world.
too, though.
The anime world. I'm talking about that one.
So is your answer Pokemon 2 or do you have something else?
Out of off the top of my head right now, it's
I feel like you have to because you got the Pikachu hat. You might as well.
Mario,
yeah.
Mario Kingdom.
Mario would be
Ooh.
sick too. That would be, I don't know. It's a hard one. Honestly, I don't know.
Pokemon is my first pick. I was thinking Dragon Ball, but then he's right. Too much destruction, too much drama.
Yeah.
Pokemon is more cuteness.
Bro, what if you're like there and you're the Yamcha?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather do the Pokemon world. I would probably end up as Yamcha.
That's probably
Yeah, single and
Maybe
dead.
I'll go Pokemon as well. It seems one of the most peaceful and cute little Pokemons.
What about the Marvel and DC world? Do any of them kind of...
that just what worries me. Say you are part of the Marvel world, but you're just a human.
Just regular guy
It's just a
working at the
regular-
ice cream store.
It's like,
And then the Avengers come, Hulk comes and jumps on your building,
oh no! It's like, how can I help you guys besides
destroying everything.
yeah? Besides being collateral, it's like that's it.
I'd go to war with the Avengers. I'd be like, yeah, suit me up. I'm
What are you
representing.
gonna do, bro?
I'm doing something. I don't know. I'll scream. Gah!
Yeah, nice. Yeah, G him up a little bit. The power of God, bro.
Sure. What's your name?
Big eyebrows.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll pass as an Avenger, bro.
Yeah.
Well, since you asked for everyone, I'll just give my thing. I would probably do Pokemon too. I just feel like it'd be cool because all the pets. But I would also love One Piece. Even though there's drama and stuff in it, the whole idea of devil fruits and everything and being able to get one, even though it takes away your ability to swim and all that, it's just so cool. The concept of it is so cool to me.
Oh yeah, that is pretty
So-
cool actually. Yeah.
Shout out that live
And
action.
I just remember as a kid, I would like imagine myself being in that world, like mentally, and
But are they
play around and
are there
stuff.
still devil fruits like scattered that people haven't gotten to yet? Is that
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing
they're not
in the
all
One Piece?
taken,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah. Then that's pretty cool. Yeah.
But still, and every time someone with a devil fruit
It's
dies,
weird.
he gets
Oh,
like,
It's weird. We all picked animes. So
yeah,
Yeah.
those are the best worlds. It's like,
they are. Yeah.
so yeah, that's awesome.
Imagine a little Pikachu running with you, bro.
Exactly, man. That's
a G.
happiness.
Honestly, yeah.
And he protects you.
yeah,
Facts.
as long as it
I
doesn't.
want a
talk-
licky tongue,
as-
bro.
a licky tongue.
I love it. It's so
Oh,
cute. I
they're
swear.
cute.
I love them, bro.
As long as Pikachu doesn't talk, it's still good. There's an episode where it talks and it freaked me out.
Oh,
I don't know if I remember that.
Dude, just Google it.
Okay.
Just, you go on YouTube and watch that. It's like Pikachu talks. As soon as it talks, I'm like,
Get me out of here.
F this Twilight horror movie bullshit.
Okay, so kind of similar to a question that was already asked. Hexwave Media asks, as a big fan of your work, would you ever consider doing a live design, say on Twitch, or maybe just a design tutorial, or making some of your more elaborate posters? So, would you ever do it live? I guess, like on Twitch.
What's that? What's that? Like when you have when you're on stage, and then you have that freeze what's that called?
Stage fright.
Stage fright.
Yeah.
I used to have that stuff, but I think I'm better at it now. But yeah, I can see myself one day doing something live.
Yeah.
That
again comes across, that ties in with podcasts, interviews and stuff. It's something you were always worried about, but when you dip your feet in there or get in there, you automatically get in the zone like that.
Yeah.
So again, that could be as well something you just automatically get in the zone. But as well, that's literally like interviewing podcasts is different. It's not 100 people looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's people that's like when they're doing artworks and stuff on stage, they can talk to the fans. They can narrate what they're doing and stuff.
Yeah.
With me, like when I do my work, I literally pump up music and I don't talk.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
It's like, and I kind of don't want to do that on stage. Just listen to music and like, don't look at me. You in the crowd, don't look at me.
Someone's asking you a question. Excuse me.
I have performance issues. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
It'll be so funny to see, bro. Far out.
Okay, this is kind of a deep question, but I felt like it'd be
We like
nice to dive into. Mr. Nobody asks,
You're
There
somebody
are-
to me.
there are better designers than you. The question is, why you
There's better designers than me.
in the world? The question is, why you? So why are you the one who had this success? Why, compared to all these designers that are out there, why you?
Oh, okay. Why do you
I
think
was
you made it
seen.
to this level?
I was literally seen. There are better designers than me, but they have to like be seen. I told you last time that it's like everyone has the right eyes, and the right eyes will reach every single person that stays consistent. Now, people that are better than me have been picked up, and they're not famous, but they have the jobs. They're not famous, but they have the big gigs with the big companies. They're not famous because they don't want to be famous, because that's not what it's all about. If you think that, I was like, oh, this guy's like, why is he popular? And there's other designers that are better than him. Why should he be popular? It's not about popularity. Being an artist is not a popularity contest. And I never understood why that was the reason, and why people think that should be a reason to like continue art. I want to be famous. I want to do something for a celebrity, or I want to be noticed by this. That's not the case. All I am, I don't even think I'm the best, or I'm still working on being the best version of myself, and I don't think I'm there yet. I'm not by a long shot in my work. And fact of the matter is, I rival myself, and I never think to myself, oh, is the fame gonna fade away, or is my popularity going to fade away? Because if that does fade away, I still have my art, I still have my skill, and I still have where I'm working towards. And to not stray off your question, there's better artists than me, yes. Stay consistent, be consistent, because if you want to be seen, and if you want to be the thing you want to be, popular, be consistent. Try getting seen. That's what it is.
I was going to say, again, you've said it before, but how long were you consistent for before you even got a light shone on you? Was it like 10 years?
Consistency from 2009.
Yeah.
It's like I was doing a piece to two pieces every day for like till 2015, 14.
Yeah.
A piece every day. Like I would like just grind it out, and it wasn't fun anymore. It was just like keep working because I needed to get better.
Exactly.
And
that's a lot of patience again. That's a lot of patience.
He believed in himself.
it's just like it's a good question, but it's also a disappointing one where your perspective is. It's like there's better artists out there. Why should you be famous? Why should you be popular? These are the wrong questions to ask, because there's better artists out there, and if you know these better artists out there, help them, help shine the light on them. That's what you need to do. There should be more people like you finding those artists, because more people like you finding those artists is how they get to me. That's it. Yeah.
I guess on a similar, on the similar topic to what we were just talking about, the stagehand asks, this is for everyone, where do you feel the future of your respective medium is headed?
No idea what that means.
So,
I did not understand the question. I'm sorry.
How do you
I'm
not
a bit
understand?
slow.
How do you not?
I'm a bit dumb.
Let me answer it, then he'll understand what I'm saying.
Did you understand
My
the
respective
Yes.
medium,
Oh,
like
shit,
what
no,
I'm doing. Honestly, I fear it, but it's inevitable. I see AI art taking over in a big way. Like, I don't know how it's going to be utilized. I don't know how it's going to be constructed with art. I don't know if it's going to be the whole 100% or it's going to be 50% or it's going to be 40%, but I know AI is here to stay. And I feel like that's the direction we'll be taken over. AI, not only in my medium, but everything in writing, in entertainment, or everything in entertainment, anything that needs to be created is going to be utilizing AI. And while in a technological looking forward, it's an amazing thing, like for humanity wise. But as a creative and as a person that's like does something like by hand, where we draw, we do digital art, do video editing, all that sort of stuff. If machine learning can do what we do, and it makes jobs and makes companies get their stuff and products easier, where does that leave us?
Yeah.
So that's where I see our medium going. I've already been worried what this year looks like. I can just imagine what like 5-10 years from now looks like.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you want to go, Matt?
I was taking it on a personal level. I wasn't taking the question on that. I have no answer actually.
I don't know the question, so can you repeat it? I actually didn't understand that. So read it again to me.
I'll repeat it, and I guess
Yeah,
I'll
sorry.
explain it a bit better.
Yeah.
The question was, where do you feel the future of your respective medium is headed? So in your field of work, where do you feel that it's headed and where you're headed?
In terms of work?
Work, life,
That's how I was
your respective medium.
I don't know.
When a job interview tells you where do you see yourself in 5 years, that's the question.
I'm just hoping not to be working 3 jobs
Yeah.
in 5 years. If I could just
That's
work
fair.
one job, be stable, and have a
Mo will be a dad in 5 years.
I don't know about all that.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to see.
It'll be fun to see. That's fun. Okay.
It'll be fun to, if my husband's a kid, gonna bully the hell out of him. Can't wait for that. Give him a hard time, huh?
Daniel will hopefully be my assistant still. Maybe upgrade it to.
That's okay. If from me personally,
Maybe there's a chance that we will grow and he'll have an assistant to my assistant.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Don't forget me. I'm
way,
the assistant to his assistant.
For my
Am I not?
For my thing, yes.
Yeah,
You
thank
are,
you.
yes. I'll
Just
never,
need
you'll never
validation.
be replaced.
If my feelings
You'll
were hurt.
never be replaced. So working with Code, hopefully we stick together for however long we stick together. Hopefully I grow in that perspective.
Yeah, we want to make Little D a household name. So hopefully we get that done.
Anyway,
And a t-shirt.
anyway, I do pizza at night, which is all right. Like I do it, if they know as well when I work with them. Like I do it as making extra money, but eventually I would want it to be maybe just doing this for just that alone. And then I used to stream a fair bit ago. I want to get back into that. And yeah, maybe if I can do both combined at the same time, that's the main thing, hopefully, and grow in both of those things, and get a family in the future, stuff like that. That's the main goal.
I reckon Daniel is definitely made for the streaming world.
Thank you.
The way he's on a podcast, the way he's on a stream is similar yet different. He's more
Energetic. No, it's not. It's
you are more energetic.
It is
and
more energetic,
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, and more energetic, more.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I enjoy it. I don't know. This is like, I get a bit nervous every time with this stuff, like podcasts and all that. It's easier said than done. But for some reason, Twitch streaming and all that, I don't really like, I don't know. It's different.
He's the guy that stream with 0 views and still be having fun.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, enjoy it.
That's him.
It's good fun. But yeah, that's the hope.
Speaking of your pizza, Joy, I heard Charlie's Pizza and the crew there. Does he have a wife as well?
Yeah, his wife. Yeah.
Apparently they watch the podcast.
Yeah, she watches it. Shout out
to them.
Jackie. Jackie, She loves watching it.
That's awesome.
She supports.
I
you.
doubt it. She's watching it for me. She's watching it for you.
I don't know. She enjoys watching both of us. To be honest, she enjoys everyone in it.
That's awesome.
But she's watched all the episodes from what I've known. She talks to me about it all the time. Bullies me at work. Calls me Little D. Introducing new workers to me as Little D. But
Since she watches, if you can do a Little D special pizza, like that's actually on the menu, I will promote the hell out of that. Yeah. And it's literally a small pizza.
oh my god! If you want to do that, Jackie, that's up to you. But yeah, she loves it. She was like, they were telling a story. Charlie the other day woke up to noise from the TV. He's like, "What the hell are you watching?" And he heard my voice, and he turned around. He's like, "What's this idiot doing on my TV?" Basically, like, why is you watching him? He's like, "Oh, he's doing a podcast with his boss." I'm like, "Oh, that's sick."
He's making a career, goddammit.
Good on him. Get him, boy.
Shady, what is
your ambitions? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, bro?
I don't know, and it's like I feel like I'm in the same I guess mindset as a lot of people these days. Like I personally, I love being behind the scenes in terms of, you know, video work, camera work and all that. I've always wanted to do you know, stuff like travel vlogs and all that, but it's really hard for me to get myself in front of the camera. I love being behind it.
Yeah.
So it's something I'm always like struggling with, which is why like Daniel brought it up to me. Like, you know, there's a lot of stuff that we're putting out there for the podcast, and I'm avoiding being in any of it.
Yeah.
It's mainly because that I don't like being in front of the camera, but it's something I.
But he's gonna overcome it. We're gonna put him in front of the camera.
I'll get there.
Our main goal, like to answer, look, we all answered this question, but the question, like the 5-year term, I don't want to say 5 years because 5 years is like so long away.
Yeah, it can always change.
But the future for us, I want us to grow as a team and have this thing as a team.
Yeah.
Like to be a household name as a team.
Yeah.
It's like I've been working by myself and I've done things by myself and I got where I am by myself. And it's like it is lonely when you're doing cool things and stuff, but you can't celebrate it with anyone. And you want to celebrate it with your friends. You want to celebrate it with your brothers. You want to celebrate it with people that are close to you. And that's what I want with this. And this is why you guys are on the podcast. This is why I'm introducing you. Even though I introduce you as Little D, it's like, this is why we're doing this.
I know,
like we're bringing this and like we want to travel together. We want to do shit together. Yeah. And like as I mentioned it before, I've seen it with Mr. Beast and his friends. And you see it with like other podcasts and their friends. They're always with their friends and they grow with their friends. Yeah. And that's what I want.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's good.
Hopefully we're not like other podcasts and they fire their friends, but
hopefully not.
That's the thing.
Hopefully it stays. Yeah.
I did forget to mention a big goal for me in the near future, hopefully, is I do want to at least film one documentary of sorts. Whether that be about us, about code or something. I really want to do that. And I will make the promise now. I will do my best to actually vlog properly where the camera's facing
when I record
me and us.
My idea of that documentary before the paint dries. The one I talked to you about.
It's explain it to them.
It's like I wanted to do a whole documentary about like the whole process of like being an artist, the struggles, the overcoming of fears and all that sort of stuff. Like, and it's like it's in the sense of like we're painting, we're drawing, and that whole moment before the paint dries, like everything you go through before it's finished. That's the whole point. Like before, when it dries, that's it. That's its completion.
You should call it that. To be honest, it's a good name. Before the paint dries.
Yeah, that's what I've talked to Shady about it a few times and stuff. And it wouldn't only be me. It would be other artists that have struggled. It would be other artists that have gone through stuff. And we can travel like the world and go and see these artists. Like I have a whole bunch of friends that have like a bunch of stories to tell. Yeah. And if we go around the world and it's like we can inspire digital artists, we can inspire artists to do. And, to get out of our rooms. Yeah. Because that's our safe space. We end up, some of us stay in there forever. We stay in a box and end up in a box.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah. Hitting home, huh? Hitting home, huh?
Yeah. Like, when I realized what he said, I'm like, that was deep.
Sitting in a box.
He's like hitting it,
Xbox. Okay,
That's basically.
but yeah. So hopefully this works out.
Hopefully, yeah.
And hopefully we can bring all of you along on the journey. That's the goal, you know.
Yeah.
You guys can watch us grow.
Yeah,
You can have
and be
like
a part
random
of it.
fan meetups in the episode.
It's not
as well.
only
Oh,
fan
like
meetups.
the
I don't
documentary.
want to do fan meetups. I want to do something for the fans. I want to
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
I want to like help someone out, help
Yeah.
someone that that aspires to be something. It's like the more we can do, the more we should do.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah,
But you also do that with Blackout too. That's
yeah.
yeah. But that's the part of the point of it.
Speaking of the blackout,
Speaking of blackout, like
Blackout.
we got some dope ass news for the blackout. So
Blackout.
again, we're gonna do the thing where we put it here. Yeah. So the announced ones we have, the ones that are confirmed, we got Scream. I think I've confirmed that
Yeah,
before.
you did. Yeah.
What else? The Scream is
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Yeah.
Ant-Man. That's another one. Creed.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Oh hell yeah.
Creed 3. That's
Did you mention?
Shout out Michael
no.
B.
Shout out Michael B.
Shut up, Mark.
I know you're on my side for the Goku vs Superman. My boy.
But yeah, the Creed 3 is like that's one we're really excited about.
Yeah.
We're gonna go all in on that one.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, we're gonna go all in on all of them.
Yeah.
We just put more emphasis
Yeah.
on Creed 3.
You said
And-
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Final Fantasy. That's the first game related one.
Hell yeah.
And hopefully it's not the last, because I'm still looking for Street Fighter 6. As soon as we get to do a blackout campaign for Street Fighter 6, that's life being complete for me.
That's full circle.
That's full circle.
Full circle.
That'll be so cool. Street Fighter 6.
And John Wick 4. That's
Ooh.
something we're working on too.
There you go.
And just to explain to the people that want to be part of the blackout, the ones that have been confirmed already, they already have artists on board. So the future ones that are coming is where I'm going to look for more artists. So as soon as that happens, I'll do a call for artists, and you guys can show me your work, and we can go from there. So there's no confusion.
Yeah, because there was a lot of people commenting like, how do I
I
apply?
enter? Yeah.
So, that's it.
But yeah, the blackout is like, it's getting a lot of traction. It's like we're getting a lot of attention from big media companies of how our format is. So yeah, so
That's awesome.
the blackout was like the coolest thing we thought of.
You even have the Evil Dead Rise.
Oh yes, Evil Dead
Correct.
Rise. I forgot to mention that one.
Yeah.
Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, that one's confirmed, and we get to play around with like a really good horror movie. So that's we're gonna bring in the gore, the bloodiness of posters. I can't wait. But yeah, there's 4 titles that are not confirmed yet. They should be confirmed by the next week or 2, but they're really great titles as well, and they're the ones that I'm gonna be looking for artists for. So
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Could be you. Fingers crossed.
It could be a fast movie. No, wait, that gives it away completely.
Familia.
Yeah. But yeah, so the blackout is something that's growing. It's something it's going to become its own, it's going to become its own monster, this thing. And a lot of companies know what it is now.
Yeah.
Like, especially like Square Enix, like they
Is
love
it,
our
is it a
work.
game
They
company?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to remember.
so they love our work. They love what we're doing with it, and they love this whole concept. And hopefully, I didn't imagine the blackout doing stuff for gaming,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of excited just
Yeah.
to do shit for gaming.
sick.
It's like
It's another door.
Yeah.
it's actually the biggest though.
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
love doing stuff for gaming.
Yeah.
It's just you get more freedom, because with gaming it's like you don't have to, like, you can avoid some of the issues with some likeness can't be seen in certain countries, like
Okay.
on posters, like
Yeah.
from celebrities and stuff. That thing happens in this world, and with gaming, it's all character based stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like you can create whatever you want for that game. And again, if I can get Street Fighter 6, that would be the dream.
Manifest it.
Fingers crossed.
Capcom, watch this stream, please. watch this podcast.
At them shitty. At
Watch this
them.
podcast. Yeah.
Street Fighter 6 Blackout, please. Tell them, Chucky.
That would be huge. A lot of people are looking forward to Street Fighter 6. Like, it's gonna be huge, I reckon.
It is gonna be huge. Like, I played the beta, and it's like It's been a long time since I've gotten like the itch to when I turn off a game to want to play it again. I haven't had that since Street Fighter 4. So having it in Street Fighter 6, like, it's a good feeling.
Yeah. It was pretty fun to play, to be honest. It felt comfortable.
Yeah, I even enjoyed it. I've never liked Street Fighter. It's not my type of game.
Yeah.
Fighter games for me were like, Mortal Kombat, which to me is not as complex as Street Fighter. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But I played Street Fighter 6 and I got really into it. So I'm looking forward to playing that. And even speaking of, we talked about Shadowloo last time. You might be bringing the crew back together soon to, play around with Street Fighter 4. Is that right?
This weekend. This weekend we're doing a barbecue at my place and we're getting a bunch of the Street Fighter old cats, my friends that used to play it. Yeah. And we're going to do a setup and we're going to play it. We'll record it. We'll record our fights.
We'll get some behind the scenes footage of it. Yeah,
we're going to get Soul playing again. We're going to get Exis.
Oh, yeah, I'm
going to get Roscoe.
Oh, is Exis back?
Exis came back.
Oh, yes.
Last night.
Actually, speaking of Exis, just to divert from the conversation, he's going to be on the podcast next week. So
okay, there you go. First guest.
Yeah, he's like
he's so funny,
world-renowned DJ.
Yeah,
he's super cool.
He's so
super cool, and funny.
I forgot how funny he was till yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday we opened
Wait, did he come over?
Yeah, we opened up some deep topics, and it's like they went on for hours.
And we were like, we wish we were in this room talking about it in the podcast. There was so many good topics.
We should have been. It was about love.
Yeah,
that was the weirdest thing.
We're literally talking about love for like 2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
What was the
his love of choice?
His love of choice. Like, do you choose to love, or do you love subconsciously, or something like that? And they were just debating for like 2 hours. Yeah,
we were scientific on that shit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll hopefully we'll open up certain topics when Exis is here.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good conversation.
Yeah,
so he's officially our first guest.
That's awesome, and he's a good first guest to have.
Yeah, he's the best.
And he's good at Street Fighter. He's good with Blanca. He's annoying with Blanca. He's very annoying.
I'm looking forward to that barbecue now.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I do want to say once again, I think we'll get more into comments, every week.
Yeah.
So feel free to put a comment down below.
How would they do that? Like, if we're going to do questions every week, how would they, do we post up the questions every week, or is there an area they can maybe
like the post? The normal
post. What I do is I'll go through
I think if we tell them now, it's like if there's any questions you would like to ask us for the podcast, and we just scour through the comments
on YouTube.
YouTube.
So what about other socials? Do you want to do what we did last time?
I think if we zone in on YouTube, it makes everything easier.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll try and address comments from the YouTube comments only.
Yeah.
And try and move everyone there so it's in one place.
Just so it's not confusing, and so the questions don't overlap. That way you can read the questions on YouTube. If someone's asking a similar question, you can ask a different question.
Yeah.
Because I noticed everything was overlapping between Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Yeah. There were the overlapping questions.
We'll make a post about it anyway. Exactly. We'll make a post about it, announcing it. But
if you have any questions for the next podcast, leave them down in the comments.
Yeah.
We appreciate all of it and all the love, and sorry again for any questions we did not address. And also if you want to be in for the next giveaway, comment down below. Let us know. I'd say put in your Instagram in the comment as well, so we know how to contact you. Make it easier as well.
Yeah.
So leave a comment down below with your Instagram.
I don't think you can put links on.
No. You just leave your Instagram name. Leave us your Instagram at below, and also write. I want to be part of the giveaway.
Yeah, just write whatever you want, and then just do maybe a dash at your username.
And
also enjoy the setup now, because I think by next week it will be changed.
Yeah,
it'll be
fingers crossed.
Hopefully we'll have the booth set up.
I didn't know this.
We bought booths, so it's kind of like a.
Hell yeah!
It's kind of like a diner setup, face-to-face setup.
Yeah, something nice.
So with the table in the middle.
Yeah.
So this table's gonna be gone.
Yeah, this table's going to be gone. So it's going to be a diner booth, and a table in the middle.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
And we're talking to each other. It's more intimate that way. We can look in each other's eyes and stuff.
That's what I like to do. I like to look in your eyes, baby girl.
Into my eyes, man.
Well, you got that cute Pikachu hat on and that beautiful smile.
He left me on red.
What'd you say, sorry?
He left you.
What'd you say? Oh, sorry, I was admiring Cody.
He ghosted me, bro.
What'd you say?
I said, are you going to look into my eyes?
Of course, always, every day, even behind the glasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks. He showed us a couple pictures of it. It looks good. Fingers crossed.
Again, that's something epic as well to have with Exis.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man.
Hopefully we can get that set up by next week. If not, it'll be the week after. But the goal's next week.
The goal's it depends if we get it like a day or two before it. Then we'll set it up. If it's on the same day, then obviously we can't.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, that's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. And if you guys want to, like, with the questions that you're going to ask, if you want to search up Exis Music on Instagram, you want to search him up. If there's like specific questions in the music industry that you want to ask, like he does, like he's a DJ that does trance. He works with the label Armada and a whole bunch of stuff. So if there's something specifically you want to ask him, feel free to.
Yeah, leave it on the comments below as well. Yeah.
Is there?
Are we still doing questions? Or that's it.
Do you guys want to keep
Sorry.
going? Questions?
It's up to you. I don't know if you were...
Okay, so next question is from Jedi Sam. He asks, how do I find my art style?
Art style comes with consistency. And it's usually you, like if you have an artist that you like and you kind of replicate their work because you love their style, that's kind of like your foundation. That's kind of like your base. And the way because that certain person inspired you to work in art and inspired you to take up art, and this is the reason you're influenced by it, that influence with consistency kind of evolves into your own version of that style. And the more artists you look at, the more people you get inspired, all these things like fuse together and it creates your own unique take on a direction, on the style you talk about. And it only comes with consistency. And you keep on doing it, trial, error, repeat, rinse, repeat. It's like the most boring process, but that's how it's done. That's how you find your style. And you don't actually notice you have a style until someone points it out to you. And that, again, comes with consistency and you keeping on producing like this whole time. Everyone's like, it'll get to the point where one day it's like, oh, I knew that was your work. I could tell. That's your style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and final question is from Spell
it out. Let me trust it.
Emmanuel Emma.
All right.
Emmanuel Emma. That's a tongue twister. Anyways.
You gotta cut 30 of them out, right?
I'll see. Okay.
Do not cut any of that out.
No, cut it out.
No cutting it out. Leave that all in.
He asks, first of all, he says, sorry. First of all, you're such an inspiration. You're so inspirational. We all know you're such a big artist, and I feel like you have accomplished every artist, what every artist is dreaming for. But there has to be hard times. Working under pressure is not easy. How do you face that? And have you ever regretted like what you've become from, like who you are today? Do you have any regrets of what it's made you into today?
First off, I appreciate you for, taking inspiration from me. I like the stuff that I do, and you talk about hard times, and this sort of thing here is what makes the hard times not so bad. But as you were saying, there must have been hard times. Definitely there must have been hard times. There was hard times for the majority. It's only the last few years that has been good. And it's only been good because I'm able to like help my family out, help myself out, have mental clarity because I don't have that much pressure on me. But there's still hard days. It's like there's still days where you're like, okay, you got money now, you done the stuff you wanted to do. You worked with Marvels, you worked with DCs, you worked with all these big companies, but like, what's next? There's always a what's next. And the problem with the what's next, and if the what's next doesn't come, you fall into this thing is like, even though you're good, are you not good enough? It's like, even though you made it, did you really make it? And that's the fight you have with yourself. And I continuously have this fight till now. Like I still have it till this day. And the saddest thing, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't think this fight ever goes away. But the struggles is what makes you appreciate when you have finally got there. Like there's days that I'm not grateful for all I have, which I should be. But when you remember the struggles, you kind of go back. It's kind of like the checkpoint you go back to say, yes, I should be grateful. And to this day, I am grateful, and I try to better myself every day from not feeling that way, like not feeling the dark shit side of things. But that's hard. It's actually the hardest question. It's like people think you're popular and you're famous and you got money. That means automatically you should be happy, and it's almost never the case. And it's really not the case with me. I kind of try to find purpose, and I mentioned this like when I talk to close ones to me, and it's like finding purpose is like the hardest thing in life, and I believe that's the journey, finding purpose, and hopefully I do find it. And it's like, but I'll keep looking. Yeah.
Hopefully. That was the last one, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, something that you did mention that somebody was asking about. I know there's no real answer to it, but someone did ask, what is life? So you said finding your purpose to life. What is life? Like, what is your purpose? Like,
that's
something that everyone struggles with.
That's the point of life. It's like, for me anyway, it's like finding a purpose. Like, the purpose to exist, the purpose to do what we do, the purpose to be happy. It's like, isn't that what life is? It's like, we're all looking for it, especially these days, in the wrong places. Like, if we're looking for it through scrolling, like on social medias, through people that are not us, through celebrities that don't know us, it's like all these things that a lot of people that are doing, like they're searching for something there, and where it's not. It's like I search for my thing that I'm looking for. That's the hardest part. You're looking for something you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And I traveled to America for 4 months, hoping I find it there. Being by myself, couldn't find it, and I don't know what I'm looking for. But you know what it is when you find it. Yeah. And then I think it's also a mindset that's helping, that's blocking you from not seeing it. So I have to fix my mindset. I have to fix a whole bunch of things in my life. Then you can get the mental clarity. And to answer the question about, do I regret where I am? No, I don't regret where I am. I regret not being appreciative more than I could be. That's it.
What about you, Mo and Daniel?
Well, I want to touch on yours with the purpose thing. I feel like I can't say what I think, but I can say what I think. I think your purpose as well is something that you like to do, which is to help out your family.
Yeah.
That is part of your purpose.
Yeah.
And you've always talked about your end game being the frequency, and the frequency is all about as well helping others and giving back to others, to collab with others. So I feel like that's also partially part of your purpose and something that you're working towards on.
Yeah.
And then again, as well, like I said, working on yourself as well.
Those are good, but they're just goals for me. But like purpose is it kind of goes get deeper than that. It's like when you finally find your purpose and you've done this purpose and you finally got to that stage where you have this clarity where you feel like you're at the point in your life where you're content and happy and you don't need to do anything else.
Yeah. And yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like nothing, like all your anger goes away, all your drama goes away. It's like you're happy. You're at a lake house and you see a lake, and that's your mornings, that's your afternoons, that's your nights. Your peace. You're at peace. That's the end game, the peace. Yeah, and it's hard. Like the world is fucking loud. It is. And I don't mean that in the hearing sense. It's just loud. It's like
even the mental sense, like our own heads are loud.
Yeah.
And I'm with you on the purpose thing. I don't really know what it is.
Yeah.
I had a whole thing to say, but I already lost my train of thought.
I think life in the existence, this path, this what you do in life, is the sole purpose is to find that purpose, and it's like
That's the journey. Yeah.
It's the journey.
Yeah.
That's the meaning for me anyway. Of life. That's the meaning is the journey is to find that clarity, and I
remember now.
I hope I find that clarity. Go on.
Eminem made a song about that whole higher, Daniel, higher.
Yeah.
About
Where am I supposed to go?
where you make it to the top and then you don't know where to go from here. You don't know where to go from here, and it's never enough. He made a song about that. That's exactly what I was thinking, talking about.
Like,
it. Yeah.
like I love Eminem and stuff. It's like he has reached the pinnacle of where he needs to be. Like he doesn't really need to do anything anymore. Doesn't really.
He
need
feels
to,
the same way as you.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like when he jumps up to these new projects or these other things, that it's like it doesn't feel like, for me anyway, it doesn't feel as high caliber as what he's done before. It just looks like he's trying to stay active, which is like me. It's like you have to keep doing something because you can't just stay still. The world is spinning like way too fast, and you feel like if you like stand still, you're gonna miss everything.
Yeah.
And that's what it feels like. You get that fear that you're I'm gonna miss this opportunity. I'm gonna miss this big pay gig. I'm gonna miss this. If I don't do this, someone else is gonna do it, and they're gonna forget me. It's like that's the shit you go through, and I know that's the shit like people like him that go through, because there's, especially in that field, irrelevancy is like one of the biggest fear to everyone there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Starting out when I was what's called irrelevancy is like I would keep producing something just like, if I don't post today, they'll forget me. Oh shit. It's like if I don't post like this certain thing, they'll like someone else. It's like on to the next.
It's a chase.
And the thing is that does happen on social media. Social media is so fast. If you dip out for a week, you can get replaced. People will start enjoying other people. That's totally fine. But you have to have the mindset and the strong mindset to be able to pick up the ball and, shoot your shots still at any time.
And go at your own pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're never not relevant. Just keep doing your work. Just keep doing what you do. And for God's sakes, you love it.
100%.
That's it.
Yeah, I feel like that applies of everyone inside and outside the industry.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, as Mo was saying, it's like a race. And I feel like with this, with society these days, the internet, everyone feels so pressured to have to be something, succeed at such an early age. Like everyone has their struggles, is struggling, going through something. You can't expect everyone in the world to, make it, especially at, like I said, an early age.
Yeah.
And I guess if we're talking about in terms of fame, at a younger age, that also comes with a lot of cons.
That's the biggest problem. If you're doing something for the sake of being famous, just fame, like whatever you're doing is just to be famous, there's going to be a problem there. It's always going to be a problem there, because if you're doing something that you love and is fun that can make you famous, you still have the luxury of it being fun and something you love, even if you don't get famous. But if you're doing it for the sole purpose to get famous, there's the problem. You're going to be trying to do something that you hate, or trying to do something that you don't want to do just for the sake of being famous, and there's a chance you won't get there.
Downhill spiral.
Yeah. And I've seen firsthand these people like that that will do anything to be famous. And
even join the Illuminati. Sorry. They'll do anything to be famous, yeah.
Yeah, they'll do anything to be famous. And if they don't get there, they don't make it, it's like bad shit happens, man. It's like they either go into depression, they change attitude-wise, they change mentality-wise, and even the worst things is some of them, don't make it out, because of that reason. And it's a sad take and a sad world. Like TikTok isn't helping, like with that, that genre things, but yeah.
So your purpose, you're saying,
like I won't find it till I like the family. That's
You
what
think
I
it's
I've
family,
wanted
or
it for, that's the main thing for the longest time, family.
But that's the problem. So you say family, but once you get like a family and kids and all that sort of stuff, and then you come to the realization that it clicks that wasn't your purpose.
yeah,
Then
it could
you-
get there, exactly.
could.
That's
Yeah,
the thing, you
It
never
could,
know.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
Scary.
that's the thing. I don't know.
Purpose.
For now, that's
Purpose is a weird thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
We could literally talk about that for hours. So
Yeah.
many different people. It's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like some people would like take that question and just like think of it as like, oh, what's my purpose? It's like, it's an easy thing to think about when you're not thinking like into it
Yeah.
proper. But then if you ask yourself, especially at night, you're asking yourself that question.
I'm asking myself that now, and I'm
It's
like,
like it's like the toughest question ever.
yeah.
It's like I literally have to call Soul. Like sometimes I need to talk. It's like I'll tell Soul about this purpose thing, and he'll have some psychological thing to say and stuff. But it's like, it doesn't help.
I thought you were going to say yeah. It doesn't.
It doesn't help. But then I'm just like, just staring at my ceiling, just like, I've done this, I've done that, I've accomplished this, like I've accomplished that, I've helped this, I've helped that. But what? Like what's like not what's next? It's like I even start questioning myself why. It's like, what am I doing all this for? What I did it for? Yes, it's helped out people, but like I always feel empty. It's like, and I don't know why.
I think it's because
that's the part where I'm like, I resent myself to be ungrateful for what I have because I'm here feeling empty when I should be full. Yeah.
But partial of that emptiness feeling is you not giving yourself enough for yourself.
That's exactly it.
Yeah,
But
which
it's
is
like,
again what you're doing now to work on yourself.
but it's like that's what part of that journey is.
Exactly. Again, ties in all together.
Defining the purpose is like I cannot just switch on this switch in my head that makes me appreciate what I've done and what's called. It feels like two people. It's like I can't make myself appreciative of myself, if that makes sense. It's like I have to, it has to click, but I don't know how to make it click. Yeah.
It's a weird topic.
Yeah.
The deep.
I don't know, man.
It's not a weird topic, but
It's not like I mean weird as in like you don't know. Like it's I don't know, man. Like
it's
I
not
don't know what my
it's-
purpose is.
It's not a conversation that you can like having a
good
conversation about it
conversation,
is good,
It's
Yeah.
a good conversation.
but to actually work on it or fix it and what's called, it's literally a conversation
no
with yourself.
definitive answer.
There isn't. There is a definitive answer, but you have to come
Exactly.
across
It's different
it.
for everyone,
You have
yeah.
to.
That's what I mean. You can't give a
Yeah.
definitive answer to someone else
Yeah.
because everybody is different.
Yeah, it's that conversation with yourself that once you actually arrive to that destination where you agree with that voice in your head, that voice is gone because there's no more voice in your head. It's
Just a piece.
it's clarity. That's it.
Just a piece.
So you don't have a purpose either.
It's not that I don't have a purpose. I don't know what my
your-
purpose
yeah,
is.
yeah.
I know, again, like I have goals. I have things I want to get to in my next stage of life, this and that. But when I think of purpose, there's not really a purpose that I can see. For example, say get married, have kids. That doesn't feel like a purpose. It just feels like, a goal and obviously something beautiful I want to do. And I could say maybe my purpose is to raise my kids to be better than me or to be better to other people.
Yeah,
But again, I
exactly
could get to that stage and I do that. It's like, okay, doesn't feel like that was really my purpose. I accomplished that. It feels like a goal, but it doesn't feel like
All
a purpose.
these kids are hypothetical, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
There's no kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no kids.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that could be a purpose. And then once you accomplish that purpose, you could probably find another purpose out of it. Or it's
Again,
just not
is it
the
a purpose or is it a goal? That's the thing.
I don't
It's
know.
weird.
It
You should
depends
make
how
a
you
movie
see
called
it.
Final Purpose. And it's like
That's what I'm saying.
that
It'd be
final
an
purpose.
adventure.
It's a photo
It's
boss,
just
like,
like I feel like
It's
once
part of the journey as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, no definitive answers. Just
I don't know. man.
everything ties in together weirdly.
Okay, let's continue on to something that doesn't make people sad.
No,
This is sad.
I feel like
good
hopefully you guys
conversation.
are enjoying this.
Because
Shadi, do you have?
I would love to hear the fans' input
Yeah,
on this.
yeah,
Put
I
that in
would.
the chat. Like make
different
conversation. It's like
perspectives,
for us, like you said, we're here to have the fans join the conversation, talk about topics, whatever it is,
Yeah.
life, art. Like we're here to talk about anything
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah,
you know.
And you guys all
that's what it is. And it's like, yeah, on the conversation of purpose, do you have a purpose? Are you on the journey of finding a purpose? Can you recall what a purpose is?
Yeah.
Help us out.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't think I'll find it anytime soon. As like Mo was saying, I just have goals. I know, for me as well as many others, I love making people happy, especially family. If that is my purpose in life, to bring them up with me, that's a possibility. But I don't think it's
that
a purpose.
comes with a consequence. Though.
Exactly.
It's like my that's like I've had that too, and it became an obsession of making people happy, and it became a consistent thing of trying to make people happy. You forget yourself.
Yep.
And I forgot myself for the longest time, and I still haven't found it. This is the whole point of this whole conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, the more you make people happy, sure, you get happy seeing them happy, but you're kind of, I don't want to say dying inside, but it's like you get numb inside, and that's what happens over time. With me, anyway.
It's like too much of something
not
is
not
not
numb
always
to
good.
loving my family. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
Got on 4K. Got on 4K.
I'm saying
We
numb,
don't love you, Mum.
I'm saying numb to the feeling of things. Oh, this doesn't even sound
Yeah,
good.
it's like
You sound like me right now. It just gets worse. It just gets worse.
It's like everyone says, like, too much of something is never good. As much as of a good thing is to make other people happy, you're giving a piece of you away to it, and too much happiness of others, you come numb to it.
Yeah.
So you have to find that balance, which I think you're slowly getting there.
Chaos and anarchy. That's what you should give out
I'm
next.
the same as
That sounds
Shedi.
poetic.
I'm the same as Shedi in that making people around you happy and stuff. Like entertainment wise, like let's say parties and stuff, I try to be as energetic and stuff as possible. I get a lot of happiness out of that too, seeing people like send me videos like from 3 years ago of me dancing, and they're like, oh, this was such a fun night, like stuff like that. I enjoy that type of stuff. I don't know if it's really considered a purpose, but I feel like
You dancing at weddings is not a purpose.
no, as in like entertainment. Like that's why I like Twitch streaming as well. I feel like I can be entertaining.
Main entertainment,
For example,
apparently.
I can.
next minute, Daniel becomes a belly dancer.
I'm down for that.
I'm just
I'm slamming
saying,
100K on you, bro.
I feel like I can be pretty entertaining in like those types of aspects, like stuff like that. Like that's why I enjoy Twitch.
You are that
Yeah,
guy that
yeah.
if you walk in the room, everyone's gonna love.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
are
That's
you
what I
are
like
him.
that. That's what
I'm
I like.
sorry to
But
give you
also,
that.
it does come with consequences because
Oh, sorry.
I'll explain it. Like, let's say someone has a party.
Yeah.
Comes
And
with
you're
consequences
going-
being the most badass person in the room.
As in like
Being the most badass. It comes with consequences.
Like, not consequences, as in like you give your all out for someone.
The
For
homies might
example,
lose their ladies.
no.
they can't. The consequences, they can't resist.
No, as in like, let's say you go off for someone's like party or something, and then they don't give you that same energy. It's like shitty.
That's
Like
just
that
the way you
type
have to
of stuff.
do
You know
it.
what I mean?
I get it. No, that makes sense as well. Of
Like
course.
if I'm at your wedding and I'm going off for you, I expect that same thing. I don't want you to sit down
know,
and watch
I
me
know.
from a distance.
I can just
bro.
imagine Daniel looking at their eyes. It's like they're not like reciprocating. It's like, this is not it. This is not it.
That stuff annoys me, bro. Like if you're at a party and someone's just sitting down, like it's just annoying.
I know, but at the same time, that's why you have to
Okay,
do it.
guys, you heard it here first. So when you see him at parties, you better dance.
Yeah,
You better-
seriously.
Oh, 10,000 of you.
I always go off anything, any type of event.
But
I
again,
have to,
that's
bro.
again why you have to do it.
You know, he holds it dear.
Yeah,
to his
near and
heart.
dear
I
to his
actually
heart.
do. I do. If someone's going through the effort of hosting this event, you should give like them that energy. You know, you've been invited. Show them that.
Bro, it's
love.
not your wedding.
I know, but I'm saying like
It's not your wedding. It's
Imagine at his wedding,
some random-
gets on the mic. Where's everyone's energy? You're
I
dead
would.
to me.
I would. I swear I would. Bro, I'm paying for this big reception food for all of you guys. All I expect for you is to dance with me on my special day, bro.
I understand that, but it won't happen. Not every.
But
No,
I know. But
yeah.
I'm saying some people obviously have like an excuse. Like if you're
There's
like
no
an
excuse, they just don't
elderly,
care
if you're
enough.
like an elderly or something.
I know, but
like-
there's some people just don't care
I
enough.
know, but like,
I'm just saying that's why you have to do it at a.
Daniel, old man's not dancing. Your hip better be broken, bro.
I'm just just saying, like, yeah, I don't know. That
Again,
type of
I've been
stuff.
trying to say this fuck 10 times now.
Sorry,
That's
yeah.
why you have to do it selflessly. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for others. Because if you're gonna have that, you're gonna get
I
disappointed.
do it.
Yeah, I know.
I do. But when I see, like, at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. When I do, if I did see it, I would just be like in the back of my head, like, I danced for this guy. Like,
Well,
like I went off for this guy.
the way he said it is like, it's like,
bro.
I danced
bro,
for this guy.
it's so sad. It's like, bro, you know what happened? It's like, what's wrong, man? Why are you so upset? You don't understand. You won't get it. Just say it. I'll understand. Well, I danced for this guy.
This is what I get for saying anything, bro. This is what I get for saying anything.
So yeah, what's wrong?
That's my
Well,
fault.
he didn't acknowledge me back. He didn't even send me a thank you letter after I danced for him.
Didn't make eye contact.
What are you
with
doing?
me.
We're talking about purpose, and you're telling me I danced for this guy, and he didn't even say
No,
okay.
I'm saying. I don't know. You were drifted off to that thing, but yeah, I was talking about the entertainment aspect. That's what I was talking about.
That he loves.
I love entertaining.
Making people happy.
He
Yes.
loves entertaining. That's what it is.
That's
okay.
what I said.
Okay.
Yes, I love people happy
Sorry,
around
Daniel, that
me.
was funny.
I think there's something I also want to touch on is that because there is no definitive answer for purpose for every person, a lot of people are stuck on other people's opinions. No one can really tell you what your purpose is. You only know that when you find it.
Yeah.
That's
You'll know
exactly
that.
it.
So I was going to say, like, on the internet, people will be like, you know, my purpose is this. You know, people, their purpose could be, you know, following their, you know, religion, making people happy. Like, that's everyone's choice. That's up to them to figure out what the purpose is. No one can tell another person what their purpose is.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why I'm always consistently fighting with myself, because that conversation is with myself, and you have to find it by yourself. Yeah.
All right, man.
Okay.
We went too deep. But it was good.
It's never bad to go deep.
Yeah, no, it's not. Oh, that's yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Just don't.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Sorry. Don't.
You're telling me he didn't set that up.
It did sound like it.
Anyway,
Oh my god, bro.
anyway, we're gonna call it for
Yeah.
quits
That was a good
today.
episode, yeah.
Thank
It's
you,
like
guys.
we had
Love
enough
you guys,
laughs.
man.
We
I
love
love these, man.
hanging out with you guys. Enjoyed the day with you guys. Hopefully you can see us next week with Exis.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
And
It'll be a fun time.
join us for more laughs and more guests and more craziness.
Yeah.
And let us know if you want us to do reaction stuff.
Yeah, please.
But
I'm
in
so
our-
down.
but
Please
our
say
own
yes.
version of reaction
Please
stuff.
say yes.
Not the same normal weird stuff.
Like food and stuff.
I feel it'd be different from this podcast channel.
It wouldn't
of
be.
course, right?
It's like would it?
Mukbangs.
Wait. One second. Okay.
Yeah, the boys.
Would we do it like a subsection of this channel, or would we do it on my channel?
I feel like it should be its own separate thing. You can guys let us know, but because I feel like this should be specifically for the podcast,
Yeah.
and we have something else for
Who's
that.
the boss
Because we're gonna
crew?
be putting out vlogs and all those React stuff and trying out things. Those will probably be on your main channel, I'm guessing.
I would put it on my main channel if that's where they want it. It's
Yeah.
like, but if let us know if you want it on my channel and keep the podcast separate on this channel, or would you like everything to be a hub here?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Thank
Well,
you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Love
Code.
guys.
Thank you,
See
Daniel.
All the love.
See you later.
Thank you, Chucky. Thank
Love
you, Baby
you
Yoda.
guys.
Thank you, everyone.
I love you, Code.
We love you, Code.
I like
Say
you.
it,
I
Code.
like you too, man.
Okay.
I
I
love
like
you,
you.
man.
I like you.
Love you, Big D.
Love you all.
See?
Yeah, I like
No.
Look out for the boy.
No,
For the boy.
You're the
That's
boy.
misbranding,
Love
bro.
you,
That's don't misbrand.
GG.
GG.
Peace out.